Project 613, day 138. Giving thanks to God for everything that we have is so integral to Jewish life. And that's why there are so many things, so many mitzvahs that God gave us to give us the opportunity to give thanks to God. In addition, many of these mitzvahs, they demand a certain level of restraint, of discipline, and executing that restraint and discipline is one of the ways that we thank God for everything that we have, and we are always appreciative for what we have and aware that everything truly comes from God. This brings us to today's mitzvah, which is called Neta Revoi, the fruits of the fourth year. The Torah tells us that when a Jew plants any type of fruit tree, the first 3 years, all the fruits that grow from that tree are prohibited for consumption. It's called Arla. In the fourth year, all of the fruits that grow on the tree in the fourth year must be brought to Jerusalem and eaten. Similar to the mitzvah we've been learning the past few days called Ma'aser Sheni, which is the 10% that a Jew separates from his produce and must bring to Jerusalem in order to eat and celebrate in Jerusalem together with his family and friends, etc. This Neta Revoi, the produce of the fourth year, must be eaten in the same way. It must come to Jerusalem and it must be consumed there by the owner, his family, and friends, anyone that would like to join. This is one of the very interesting exceptions in the Torah, where the Torah clearly states what the reward for doing this mitzvah will be. The Torah says that in the first 3 years, you're not allowed to eat the fruits. In the fourth year, it should be kodesh hilulim. It should be holy, and it should be a praise for God. You should bring the fruits to Jerusalem. And then the Torah adds another verse. Uvashana hachamishis. In the fifth year, toichlu es piryai, you are going to eat its fruits. Lahoisif lachem tvuasei. You are going to have a lot more than you had imagined. Because a person might think, I worked so hard to plant this tree and to deal with it, and for 4 years I am not able to benefit from its fruits in the way that I want. The first 3 years I couldn't touch them. In the fourth year I need to bring it to Jerusalem. And God says, then when you're going to keep this mitzvah, you are going to execute this restraint and this self-discipline, you will see that in the fifth year you will be rewarded, and that tree is going to have an abundant amount of fruits. And the Torah ends off and says, Ani Hashem Elikechem, I am God. You can trust me that by keeping this mitzvah, you will be amply rewarded. Thank you for watching. More tomorrow.